Restless Heart, I think it was, back in the, probably early 80s. And I've been wanting to learn that song. I hadn't messed with it much here lately. But I just want to do a quick little lesson, start showing you some basic chords, because I don't know that I've really done much of that. I've showed you, started getting you some songs out there for y'all to play around with, a couple little exercises. But I'm just going to show you some basic chords that you can use and start getting some of your music library going, and we're going to learn this thing together. I mean, hey, there's a lot I don't know about the guitar. Hey, I ain't even scratched the surface of it really. But I think I've got enough to keep you busy if you want to pick up some, knock some dust off the strings and, kind of play around with it with me. So I'm just going to show you a few little chords. Show you somehow how I was taught basically how to make them years ago. Start off with the G chord, and you're going to put your ring fingers, a lot of different ways to make a G, I'm sure, and I know, but you start off with the basic G, what I call it. You're going to start with your ring finger on the 6th string, 3rd fret. Your middle finger will be on the 5th string, 2nd fret, and your little finger will be on the 1st string, 3rd fret. So, I mean, just in case you wonder, the strings, the way they run in the guitar is your biggest string is your highest number. So you're going to start like 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They go from the largest to the smallest, if you want to think of it that way. It kind of helps you with your numbers, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that. And then you got your frets here. You got fret 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way up to the fret, all the way up to the end of the fretboard. But there's your G chord. Then I would say go to the like a basic C chord, and basically all you got to do is just drop your fingers, the ring finger and the middle finger down one string. You're going to have, and then put your first finger on the 1st fret, 2nd string. So and this is going to be your C chord. You're going to strum from the 5th string down. You're going to have your ring finger on the 5th string, 3rd fret. Your middle finger will be on the 4th string, 2nd fret. Your first finger will be on the 2nd string, 1st fret. There's a C chord. So you got G, and your fingers are basically in place. All you got to do is drop them down 2, and then lay your first finger down, which is almost right over the string anyway, and make your C chord. I tell you what, let's go. A lot of songs are done G, C, and D. Let's go to a D chord from there. If you notice how, before we even move, if you notice how your ring finger and your middle finger are kind of in place there, you're almost going to take and just drop them down also to go into the D, but you have to twist your hand just a little bit. But if you're doing enough, it comes to you pretty quick. Alright, you're going to go to a D chord, so what you do, you want to start from the top string, your highest string, down, and work your way down. So what I do, I go from the 1st string. You're going to go from the 1st string, or your first finger is going to go to the 4th string, the 3rd string on the 2nd fret. Your middle finger basically just drops down to the 1st string, 2nd fret. Your ring finger, which is almost in place anyway, goes to the 2nd string, 3rd fret. And you strum that from the 4th string down, because the 4, that right there is a D chord, or D note. So you strum that all the way from the 4th string down. There's your D. So far you got G, C, D. And if you just practice that, come from 1 to the C to the D, and it's going to take you a while if you're just getting started. But I mean, you start off like that. for a poor boy to find money. He had dedication, he had the heart and soul. Late at night you could hear him say, I'm gonna be somebody. One of these days I'm gonna break these chains. I'm gonna be somebody someday. You can bet your hard-earned dollar I will. But one other chord I'd have thrown in there was the E minor chord. That's another one that it's a good one to learn, along with your basics. So what the E minor chord, you're going to have the 6th string open. Then you're going to have your middle finger on the 5th string 2nd fret. Your ring finger will be on the 4th string 2nd fret. Then the rest of them are open. And you strum that all the way down from the 6th string down. Now granted, you don't have to hit, when you're doing E minor, you really don't have to hit all the strings at the same time, depending on the feel of the song. But there's your E minor. Basically, as long as you're staying in key or whatever, you can play about anything you want to. Or you can play anything you want to. Let me show you an A minor chord right quick, because that's one of them we're going to use a lot of. If you just take your E minor chord right there and drop both of those fingers, your ring finger and your middle finger, down one string, you're basically just stacking them right back up. Alright? When you made the C chord a while ago, if you'll put your first finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret, and you strum from the 5th string down, there's your A minor chord. There's your E minor chord, your C, your D, your G, but just take those chords, kind of play around with them a little bit, and I'll get off this Jason Aldean kick that I've been on. It seems like for a couple of days. It's just that I've come across a couple of good songs that I think really need to get out there. It wasn't really that hard to play, and I just want to kind of get that out there and get people started on playing some some newer stuff. I got tons of other songs that I could do that's really old, but I just want to throw that out there. So y'all start working on those chords there, and we're going to learn this thing together. Hope y'all like it.